Well, hello, beauties, and welcome to tonight's call. I am so excited to have a wonderful, wonderful speaker on our call with us, but I want to show you her picture. Janice Todd is our guest speaker tonight, and I am going to introduce her. We're certainly honored to have her on our call tonight, and I want to share a little bit about Janice. I met Janice at our 2019 August, Texas JAFRA conference. We became friends immediately. There was just something about her that our spirits just connected. Janice's JAFRA career has been an amazing journey, from winning JAFRA trips to many sales awards. And that night, she actually went on stage for a wonderful award she'll share with you. As Janice turns the corner in 2019, she has committed to one of her biggest goals yet, the JAFRA Mazda car program. At this time, she is on track and tracking successfully. The most amazing part of JAFRA for Janice is when she shares the JAFRA opportunity with others. Tonight, she will share a few tips on how she starts her day. Janice believes it is important to take small steps toward your goals daily. Janice is an only child, a wife, mother, and Mimi. I think I'm saying that right. As Mimi, Janice finds it a blessing to watch her kids grow up, knowing what she has learned is the best part of life. Janice says, thank you for letting her share her story. So help me welcome Janice Todd. Yay! And I have one more slide, and I thought I'd share this. How does Janice party with JAFRA? And she can talk to you a little bit about this magazine cover as well. So I'm gonna stop sharing. I just wanted to show that and let you take over. I think we have, oh, hey, Tuli. Okay, so you're muted. Oh, there you go.
Yep. All right, can you take 2 more seconds? My magazine is in the other room. I want to grab it so everybody can look at the real thing. Absolutely. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay. Talk for 2 more seconds.
Okay, no problem. All right, so anyway, we are in for a treat to hear some wonderful, exciting things from Janice. And yeah, at the conference, that was a really nice one, the Austin conference. We sat at the table at the banquet together, and oh my God, we just connected. And I have a couple of pictures at the end I'll share of the group that we were all sitting together with. Okay, she's back. There you go.
Okay, boys and girls. Do we have any gentlemen here tonight?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right. So here am I, and I needed to, oops, am I screen sharing?
Yeah, I see your screen. Do you guys see her screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, everything is clear. Okay. All right, so here I am, and let me show you the actual magazine. I'm actually on the back cover. You have to just do it just right. So I'm actually on the back cover, and I love it. Michelle's picture is a little more clear than mine because she did this actually so I could use it as a calling card. It's got my name. It says that I'm a JAFRA consultant and a beauty consultant with JAFRA. I'm the cover model for Focus on Fabulous. She did my phone number, my website, and my email, which is, you know, it can be printed, and this can be a future card. It can be a fun card for the summer, and it can be a picture that I give, you know, people just when I meet them as a gift as you travel. How many of you plan to travel this summer?
I do.
I do.
And if you're at home and you're home alone, leave your mute off. I want to hear from you. I'm going to ask you questions, so you don't have to put your mute on. Okay. I'm sure that all of you are like me. You just love to talk. I mean, I'm from the South, and so everybody is y'all. Y'all going to be laughing at me because we have a different language here in Charleston. If any of you know someone from Charleston or from the Deep South, I am from the Deep South, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about is I wanted to get to know you. So here is something that you can find in your back office. This is on social media and it's for virtual parties. How many of you have made this post on your wall?
Chad.
Okay, not a problem. It can be your goal this week. So what I want to do is exactly what it says. I want each of you to tell me one thing that you want to learn tonight, knowing that I'm going to talk about my day. What do you want to learn and what do you want to do with your JAFRA business by Friday? Very short-term goal. Michelle, let's start with you. What do you want to do in your business by Friday besides go to work and not get fired?
I want to get on Facebook Live, even if it's just 5 minutes, just to conquer that phobia, I guess.
And I want you to invite me, and we can do it when we get off of here if you want to.
Okay, sounds good.
So we can do it together. All right, who's going to be next? What do you want to accomplish in your business by Friday? Let me know. Tell me about yourself. Who wants to go next? We can go in ABC
I'll
order.
go next. My
Okay,
name is Julie McKnight. I also go by Sherry.
Okay.
You know, Janice, my greatest desire is to sponsor more women right now. And I have 2 people in particular that I was looking at to sponsor at least one of them by Friday. So I'm hoping to get some insight tonight on how to go about sponsoring, not being, getting around the obstacles. Yeah, getting around the obstacle. The obstacle that both of them are saying is, I really want to do it, but let me think a little longer. And I'm like, the first one told me right away she wanted to be a consultant. And then I spoke with her today, and she's like, oh, you know, I manage these apartments and I had a stressful week and I told you I wanted to do it, but let me think about it a little longer. So that's where I'm at to get some help on.
Let me ask you, have you looked in the mirror and have you seen how beautiful you are?
Yes.
Good, because you're a very pretty woman and I would want to know more about you just based on your beauty. So use that to your advantage. Just a tip,
Right.
because I just first met you, and of course, first impressions. And the fact that you came on the call first tells me you're a natural born leader.
Okay, you're right.
That was me. I was on the call first.
Oh, we look
Yeah.
alike, huh?
Well,
No,
I mean,
I
I
was on the
changed,
call
and that's
first.
no pun intended. I changed my hair color,
Me too.
so I look more like
Changed my whole
Kitchen now.
style.
My hair is usually a different color, and I changed it today.
Right.
listen, I get bored with mine as well, so you never know what I'm going to ask.
Right.
I just put gray in my hair, so
Okay.
craziness when you get 60.
Boy,
Who wants to go next? Now, how do you say your first name?
you can say Thule.
Thule, I love it. Love it. You have a fun name. I
Yeah.
like fun names.
Thank you.
So Thule, in the chat, so that we can keep up with what's going on, I want you to write, I want to sponsor 2 by Friday. Everybody put your goal in the chat for me. Just pretty please, be very lowercase, sloppy, you know, just quick. All right, who's going to go next? Tell me about you.
So I'll go next.
Okay.
By Friday, I would like to have done at least 3 videos about the product. I purchased a ring light and I've been on pretty much every day learning about the product and how it works, and the ones that I really, really believe in, learning about how they work, the steps to take, and so I really want to make sure that I put a video out so people can really understand, their fear, of course, with skincare is rash and things like that. And so I just want to make sure that I am, correct about what I say, and I convey that it is all natural, and just really get it, at least 3 videos done by Friday.
Okay, I like that. And why would you go live between now and Friday? What is our big event? Everybody knows when there's a holiday, and I don't want to offend anybody if you don't celebrate holidays, okay? I'm not, please tell me if I am. But I mean, we are honoring our fathers, our husbands. We might have a super duper brother that's a good father. We're honoring them on Sunday, correct? So we need to be in front of people saying, hey, come play with me. I've got some great stuff. I've got this JAFRA products, and I'm going to talk about some of the products that we want to be in front of people talking about this week. What have you done your lives on? Tell me about that.
I've done my lives on Instagram, and I've done 2, but not having to do with JAFRA, on Facebook. So, and then I'm currently working on setting up a YouTube channel. I think that my sister and my daughter, they both have babies. And so they love the baby line. And so we thought about, okay, it would be a great idea if we, put the babies in their bathing suits, put them in this cute little pool, and you're going to talk about, what you're going to watch the baby on camera, you're going to talk about how sweet your baby smells like candy, and all of that. So that is what we're working on, with the channel, is just bringing all the other, the other products that JAFRA has, but bringing them all to the channel, and just talking about beauty, and talking about caring for our faces and our bodies and our spirits, so I'm not going to it won't be just JAFRA. I just want to, it'll be the beauty, the inside and out.
Self-care. So one of the things, or one of the tips that I'll give you is when I go live, and let me look up the baby care products. Let's see. Tender Moments 242. I know everybody has a big book, right? You got it in your case. So to stay in compliance with JAFRA, because we get a lot of these meetings about compliance. And what you can say is, I always only go over ingredients wise and verbiage about the products out of here. Now, when you're talking to your friends, that's cool, but when you're talking
on camera is different, right?
Yeah, just either use your big book and go through your product ingredients and what it says there, or even at JAFRA. JAFRA has product pages as well. Just be careful not to step outside the box.
Absolutely. That's why I said I've been studying so that I have all of it, and
you
I
got a script.
Script, exactly. That's what I've been working on. So.
And let me tell you something. I have no clue how to go live on Instagram, so I would love to see you. Please friend me.
I will.
Okay, thank you. I'd love to watch you first. Who will go next? Who will go next? Our team is growing.
This is
okay,
Kimberly.
Okay.
I guess I've just kind of been procrastinating, but Michelle does really good in always broadcasting and placing pictures up there about the next specials and things like that. And I don't know how to do that. So I'd like to learn how to do that and put that up there, because I'm like, oh, that's good. And then I just don't do it. So, but I don't know how to do it. So that's what I like to do, is to begin to post the specials and things up there on Facebook and Instagram.
All right. And make sure you write that in the chat, because we'll go back. I did. Okay, good. Thank you. I can't see the chat. I'm sorry. I'm wanting to see all of y'all. So I have your picture. I'm wanting to meet all of you and see your faces. So I have you blown up on the side of the screen so I can meet all of you. I want to hear you and see you when you're talking. Who wants to go next?
Let's see.
Anybody else? Would anybody like to wait and let's get started so you can think for a few minutes?
Yes, okay. So I'm Doris Deer, and what I would like to do by Friday is I have a Facebook page, but I have not set up my JAFRA business page.
Okay. And so you want to create a JAFRA Facebook page, and that's a great goal because that's how you keep yourself out of Facebook jail. We don't want to be going to Facebook jail. And if you say too much on your personal page, and you need a personal page because people need to meet you as well,
Yes.
they can be a little bit ugly with you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else, or do you want to wait?
I'm sorry, were you speaking to me?
I was just saying, does anyone else want to go and share their goal before Friday, or would you like to wait so you can think for a second? Let's just go over everything in the action and how I do my day. Anybody else want to go?
I'll
Okay,
go
thank
next.
you. Okay, honey.
I want to do the same. I want to sponsor 2 by Friday. I want to enlarge I just became a new manager, and I want to enlarge my branch.
Congratulations. You
Thank
made a wise choice to join our team. We are thankful to have you, and I look forward to having a glass of wine or iced tea at the next big event with JAFRA. I will have to come over and spend a minute with Michelle, so I hope you'll be there with us.
Sounds great.
Thank you so much. Anyone else?
I think that might be it. Liz dropped off. She'll probably join back in a minute.
Okay.
Technical.
So, eye on the prize. How many of you want to earn this?
Yeah.
I have it.
I have it.
Who already has it?
Tuli.
Doris.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what was the question? I missed it.
How many of you have earned your JAFRA new color sales tool?
Oh.
So if you have your sales tool and you have sponsored one person this month, how about go ahead and write that in the chat for me? Because we want to keep our chat growing today. And this allows Michelle to kind of know what your goals are. Okay, so guess who designed the color tray?
Wow.
Anybody know?
No.
I know, but I won't say.
Well, I'm going to give you a hint. The person is in your action book, and if you have your action book, she's not on the cover this month. She's usually in the cover. Who's usually in the cover? Judith, right?
Yeah.
So Judith designed this color tray that will only be able to get by sponsoring. When you sponsor your second person, one of the favorite brushes that are used in a lot of the lives on Facebook on color application is the gold brushes there. They're beautiful, they're pretty to go live with, so that's when you get your second girl. Girl number 1 is the color trays, girl number 2 is the gold brushes, okay? So how do I begin my day? First of all, I know I have my eye on the prize, and my eye is on this prize. It is the 16th, and I'm ashamed to say I haven't sponsored anyone. In fact, I have been so, I've had a family member pass away, and you know how you can get involved in family. So I have been very involved with my mother and my family, and so it is time for me to pull up my bootstraps and get going. So those of you, how many of you like to text?
Yeah.
All right, so my morning starts with my phone. So in the morning when I wake up, I have in mind when I go to bed, I'll write, and I learned this when I first started selling JAFRA. I go to my day timer, and I understand that Michelle has some planners that she's going to be offering to her team. If you don't already have a planner, she has some planners on the way. They are coming to her home, and she will be offering them at the end of this call. So I use a planner. Mine is not special. I got it at Walmart. I like a big planner because, of course, at my age, I have to write big so I can see, especially if I'm driving. So it's just, I use the big bonus planner from Walmart. So a lot of notes in my planner, what my day is going to be, who I'm going to contact, and I will flip over to the next day and I will write 3 to 5 names of ladies at night before I go to bed. Sometimes my planner, I sleep in a big king size bed, me and my husband, and so there's a lot of room in there. And so sometimes there's paperwork on my side of the bed, and I'll actually fall asleep with my planner right beside me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm bad. I'm bad. I have to have my planner. So, you know, I'll jot little names down that of people that I want to contact. So in the morning I start, and if JAFRA's had a sale, and you know JAFRA has a sale right now, they have the Scar Balm and the Royal Jelly Soothing Balm and some color items down at the bottom, but I sell a lot of Scar Balm because I know a lot of ladies that are having surgery, of course. And so I will let in the morning 5 people know, hey, the Scar Balm is on sale. How are you doing on your Scar Balm? I'm giving a gift away. I'm doing a drawing today. If you place an order, you'll go in my drawing. So I start my day out by texting 5 to 8 people every morning before I even get out of my pajamas about something that's on sale at JAFRA.
Do you text, like, what if I have people that I've been, like, every week I text so many people, right?
Yes, good girl.
And my numbers are bad. Like, I might text 10 people and hear back from 1.
Right.
And so are you saying, I have 2 questions with this too, but are you saying that you would, the same people that like I've texted already, I guess I can retext them and say, oh, by the way, we have some, you know, JAFRA has this item on sale right now? Would
Yep,
you do
can.
that? Mm-hmm.
What I do is I told my famous story. I owned the Kona trip to Hawaii. And Paulo said, Janice, how did you win this trip? I said, I'll be real honest with you. You're going to be surprised. I did it by texting people. He said, excuse me? I said, I won this trip by texting people. I said, it was a rainy day, January 10th. I decided I wanted to win this a trip. I wanted to go to Hawaii. So that day I text 150 people. It was raining. I went through order forms. How many of you have been in JAFRA more than 1 year?
Mm-hmm.
So you have more than 1 stack of order forms? So I went through my order forms, and there were people. This is before social media and virtual things were going on. I wanted to reconnect with people. So I reconnected with quite a few people and began to text them. You can retext people that you've already texted, but your goal should be to get in touch with 5 new people every day, especially if your goal is to sponsor 2 people by Friday. And I'll tell you what, I will try to do what you guys are doing. You say you want to sponsor 2 people by Friday. Let's have a little game going on. Let's all try to do it. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And let's extend it to Sunday in case we meet somebody and we need more time with them. Okay? I understand that that's the big goal on the call. So, yes, you can retext ones that you have already texted, but what about looking up or going to people? How many of you saw the magic in the hand sanitizer when it came out? Did you see the magic?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what was that magic?
Demand.
Mm-hmm.
Something, and we had a toy that you couldn't get at the store right now.
Right.
So down here in my living room, I had 5 or 6 consultants down here, and we were all texting people. We sold $3,000 worth of hand sanitizer in 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. So on Thursday, we use, and I will send it to Michelle, we use the sanitizer shield. And every Thursday morning, I wake my team up and I say, it's texting Thursday. It's time to introduce the hand sanitizer again. So every Thursday, we try to find 5 to 10 people we have not sent the hand sanitizer shield to. And so that goes out. So Thursday is hand sanitizer day. I'm not saying your group needs to do that, but you find your day every week. You just introduce people to the hand sanitizer. It is a money maker. It is a gold mine. I actually promoted a branch over the hand sanitizer. The girl sold $700 in 2 hours. She said, I've got to go for it. I've got 3 consultants sponsored and $700 in sales. I need to go. So it's a moneymaker. So
Richard.
pick a day. One big thing to text would be the hand sanitizer. All right. So
I have that one on my Instagram page, and also it is something that I am taking once I have the box. I'm still waiting for the box, but I'm taking it over to the clubhouse, the golf course over there, and they opened up the range and the restaurant. So I was talking to the front desk and said, well, can I put the, you know, just a little small table. I have a small table in the garage. I said, well, can I put a small table? And, but it's one thing, I need to have a business card. I don't have my business card. I sent for my business cards to go really fast. So a card is so important.
but you know, you can make a virtual card up. Make a virtual card up. I went to an event and a girl had a virtual card and it was good. It was good. Just make a virtual card, and that way people say, that way you can say, oh, I just got my notice about my cards. I'm doing virtual cards today, and I was just wondering if I could send you a virtual card and we could exchange cell numbers.
That's an idea. Love it.
And as creative as you are, I bet you can make one that looks good.
I did.
As you are, yeah. I mean, I would really love to come to your house and pick your brain.
I did. I have fun with that. I was, in regards to the text, what I like to do is, because social media is so, everyone is on it because they're still at home. I attacked both ends. So I attack your phone. I know you're on your phone. So I attack the text part directly to your phone. If you don't answer your text, I'm going over to your social media. So I'm in your Instagram box and I'm sending, you know, beautiful little hellos and hearts and things like that. And oh, by the way, did you know JAFRA has this on sale? So now I've got your Instagram. So tomorrow, if you don't see me in your Instagram, you'll see me in your messenger, that I will send something, you know, a sale, don't miss this. It's only $62, or it's just, you know, things like that. So I'm going to get every part of your, you know, every part of social media that I can. And there's a lot of people, even when you're not following them, that you can send a message to. Even on a messenger is attached to Facebook. And so people that you haven't, you know, talked to probably in a year or so, or something like that, their messenger is still there. So you can send a message through, you know, a advertisement or what have you through messenger as well.
I encourage you to post, when you get good at posting, to post many, you know, even quotes. Have a day where you just have like a girlfriend post every week. Because people, you will win people's heart when you say something personal on your pages. And I actually, yeah, good. I do. All right, so any more questions about texting parties? So my day starts off with 5 to 7 texts. And, you know, different time zones, be mindful, you know, like with me, it's 9:30 p.m. So this would probably be my cutoff. I might text my consultants from 9:30 to 10, but after 10, I try to not text anyone. I do have people that call me at 11. I have people that text me, but I try not to be the one playing the game of texting. Everyone will laugh because they'll say, "That's Janice."
They probably do that about me too, Janice, now.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, because once I see something, like I see like that sale that JAFRA just posted today, I will text it to 5 or 6 people in the morning, because there are people that didn't take the time to open it up. So as you get a team that some of you want to sponsor 2 people, create daily habits in your new consultant. Even if it's her sharing one thing for you, follow her that first 30 days and make sure you guys build your rapport and your relationship. Even if you don't have a Zoom account, create a Zoom account, because people want to get eye to eye with you. They want to get eye to eye. All right, so we're keeping our eye on the prize. We all want this color tray that Judith has created right here, right? That will help us to get more color trays, right?
Right.
Right.
Beautiful.
So it's important to know the value of the kit and the cost of the kit. I have a card that I had printed that has the $49 sign up on it. And I staple that to a lot of my books, especially books that I'm just leaving without Kleenexes. But I will do fielding with Kleenexes, and I'll have a skincare sample in there, or a cologne sample, or even a fragrance sachet in there. So I'm always leaving stuff in places that I go to. So on your $39 sign up, what is the value, if you have your action, of the woman's kit? The June Basic Business Kit for her.
They're 170?
Yeah, 170. When you look at the men's kit, the one for him, what is the value of the men's kit?
187.
Very good. So actually it's more. And if people are really like money, you know, some people are like, let me get the deal. They would, and this week, knowing it's Father's Day, why not get the Father's Day one? So make sure you offer both, because let me tell you something. If you sponsor someone with the men's kit, guess what you can do? You can get them to buy, and I'm gonna move this so I can see it. I don't know if I can move it or not. I'm gonna move it right now while we're on screen. You can get someone to buy the product pack, right? So what about this new product pack? Tell me about it. JAFRA did something visually to this. What do you see here? You see 5, you see 6, 7, right?
Yeah, they broke the sets out and highlighted them, and the Royal Jelly Classic was highlighted.
So just quickly, 3 people share with me what skincare ritual you use.
Defy.
Defy, Michelle?
Defy.
Okay. And Tisha, right?
Defy. You know what is funny is because I'm actually trying Luna and Boost. I did the Boost clay mask. Amazing. And so I am trying now the Luna. So the Luna is on its way. So I'm just kind of testing it to see how it all works, how it feels on my skin. I think detail is so important to bring your audience in your bathroom, is to describe how you feel.
Yeah.
You know, anybody else share what skincare line? Anybody use a different skincare line?
Yeah, Thule. I tried to Defy, but the serum was too much for me. So I'm trying right now the Revitalize, and it seems to be working okay.
I use the Defy skincare set. In my shower is Luna Bright, because I share a shower with a man, you know, so I'm married. So he loves the Luna Bright face wash. So for the shower, I like the Luna Bright because I feel like I'm really clean, and I put a lot of it on because I'm a consultant. I can just put like a quarter of it on my face and just have fun in the shower. And I'm washing my neck and I wash my arms because we're out in the sun so much. I know you guys are too, because y'all have sunny California. So I'm just trying to, you know, even tone my skin there a little bit. So kind of point out to people there are 6 ways to win with the skincare product pack, and let them know that this is the best way to open up your business for a grand opening. The fact that if there are people that like to invest, that they could get $1,000 worth of products for $200, that makes sense to me. Michelle, I don't know when you joined, but I joined in 1983. Did we see that product pack? 1983?
No,
Girl,
1981.
let's tell them what we had to do for 4 mirrors. I mean, we got 5, 6 mirrors?
6
4
mirrors.
makeups?
Yeah,
Get
those
the
are
4
some-
makeup samples and then the 6 mirrors.
Yep, yep, yep.
We
Kit
had to have 10 facials. That's
Mhm.
what I was told in 1 week. So I left. I said, boy, I work full time. What am I going to do? She said, oh, you can get them done on your way home from work. I said, okay. How do you do that? I mean, how do you go to work and work 8 hours and then on your way home, you're going to have 10 facials? I don't get it. Janice, each night you get your day timer out. I want you to get a day timer. I want you to put some names down and you call them at lunch and see if you can go by and take them a book. Just kind of show it to them on the back of their hand.
How about when you had the facials, the skin and the people, the brown mirror? And every
my
time I would
gosh.
do a party, they wanted to keep somebody would keep the darn brown mirrors. It was
Yep.
crazy.
Yes.
I can remember telling my husband, I left with 8, I came home with 6. Wonder
That's
what,
right. That's
Yep.
right.
because
Yep,
people would
everybody-
actually put them under the table. They would take
Yeah.
them.
Especially
Those
those
things
old
were-
brown ones that were really cute and classic. That had the little stand at the bottom, and it
Right.
was magnified. That was the original.
Right. Michelle and I still have 2 of my gold mirrors, and one side is a magnifying mirror.
Yeah.
I only have 1 stand, but I have 2 of the round mirrors. One side is normal and one side is magnifying. Why doesn't JAFRA do that now? We
That
need a magnifying side.
Yeah, that was nice. Those were nice.
So getting back to the product pack and the sponsoring, always know what your $39 or what I call my JAFRA special kit is.
Mhm.
Always let people know there are perks to being in JAFRA. What are some of the perks to being in JAFRA?
Stay beautiful.
The product. The
30%.
discount.
What else do you like?
The
You
free
get
gift.
30% discount.
Yeah.
Discount is good.
The gifts.
Oops.
Definitely the gifts.
Yeah.
VIP.
Yep.
VIP. What about this? Keeping your
Yeah.
eye on the prize.
Yeah.
I love that. But every month we have something when you do a $300 order and a $400 order. And so you can swipe a little bit of free stuff from JAFRA, or you get the product at a really great savings. When you look in your action, we are now looking at what pages are we looking at?
22 and 23.
Let's go to 22 and 23. Let's look over that. Let's make sure we have it straight, because when we sponsor somebody, we want to be set. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So on page 22, everybody can get 3 nail lacquers, the nail art set, a remover, the new soft cotton rounds for $21, and that's a $63 value. And you tell people, guess what? Now that you're buying your product pack, if you want to have a little bit of color, this is a way to add color to your life. You can have some nail color. This is great. You can give it as a,
Love that.
this can be your prize at your first party. This can be your giveaway. You want to paint your nails for the party, and so you can get the colors that you would like. Who sees their favorite color on that page? Page 22.
Fuchsia, fashion fuchsia.
Yes, me too. So everybody sees a color that they would wear on their fingernails or their toenails, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good. So you wearing it helps to advertise your JAFRA. Always have JAFRA lipstick on, JAFRA nail polish, JAFRA toenail polish, and I'm not much on JAFRA nail polish, but I am very much on JAFRA toenail polish. I have got to have those toes painted. All right, and plus it also shows that each month they get a training. So they'll say, well, what is the training like? You know, how do you get training? So you tell them about who? Your beautiful leader, Michelle. You tell them about the book, the action. They get a class, a free class in their action every month. And so now you see that you get something with the $400 order, but you also can get something with the $300 order. Who likes what you get with the $300 order? It's a $63 value, non-commissionable, but still a good offer for $19. So I usually get that on my first order. Place a
Mm-hmm.
$300 order between the 1st and the 5th, and I get the little the $300 pack. And now let's move to what going live. So once a week I go live. And whether I go live and I'm talking about Father's Day, or whether I go live and I'm talking about ladies, the cover of your book is usually an amazing offer. So what's on the cover of this month's book?
The 4 for 49.
Yep, 4 for $49. So together, let's do the 4 for $49 live. For those of you that haven't gone live, let's do a JAFRA party on the 4 for $49 so that everybody knows when they leave here how to do a live. And you can do just one offer on your live. You do not have to do multiple offers. Those of you that are comfortable in front of the screen and you don't feel self-conscious, you just want to make that 5 to 8 minutes on so you can share it on your page, we can just do one offer. So before I came on the call, I did a live, and it was on the 4 for $49 in the men's line. So I've prepared that so we can do that together. So I tell people when I go to the live is I'm excited about the ginger sea salt. This is an amazing product for your husband. How many ways can you use the ginger sea salt?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
So
lots of ways. Your whole body, your feet, your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Your elbows.
yes, elbows. Some of us have elbows like probably elephants. They're dry and different color.
Mm-hmm. Butt cheeks.
So, yeah, back shoals.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, I'm not sure if you're prepared for this good exfoliation. So if you're not sure, add some almond oil to it. Now
I
place
use
the
the
almond oil
royal.
on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Almond oil comes in here. If you bought the almond oil from me, you would pay $24. And if you bought the ginger sea salt, you would pay $32. So how much would that cost you?
$56.
$56. And remember in the beginning, I told you this was 4 for $49. So we have some free products that come with this. So let me show you a couple of my favorite free products. I love the olive lotion.
Yes.
And I love the After Sun Moisturizer.
Oh, yeah.
And they come in the 4 for $49. Now, how many of you purchased the sun care set with the offer last month and you only paid $5 for it? Anybody? It was, I think, the gift for, was that the gift for VIP, Michelle, or was it what VIP gift?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
VIP.
So we got a whole set of sun care last month and we only paid $5 for each one of these. So when you do your 4 for $49, look at your shelf. And if you paid, you know, you might have some hand creams. When you go live, you can be creative. You can move product very well on a live. And you can make sure that you tell them, you can put things that are not in the book. And I know Michelle is probably going, Janice, don't say that. You could put things that you want to recycle off your shelf in your 5 for $49 because you want to go for selling 2 or 3 of these before Friday, Saturday, Father's Day. Okay? 5 for $49 will be a great fit for Father's Day. But have you studied the men's skincare?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about the men's skincare. We have a special brochure that comes with the men's skincare, correct?
I
And
love it. My son loves the men's skincare.
so all your presentation is in your trifold, right? Everything to say is, you can't really see what I'm doing here, but everybody sees the trifold. I can't open it on my virtual background, but so I start off and I just open my brochure, my trifold, and I say, the first product in the men's Royal JAFRA Royal Men, and you know men are jealous. They want to be a Royal JAFRA user too. And so they can cleanse And one tip that I will bring out is this is sulfate free. And that's something that you want to look for your hair as well as on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, a lot of our products are. Even the JAFRA baby shampoo is sulfate free.
Mhm.
So this is a gel and it can be used for shaving. But also if men shave their head, what else can they use? The almond oil.
The almond, yeah.
Oh,
Great for
really?
shaving head. Yeah,
Mhm.
I have a man that buys this from me to shave his head.
Yeah.
Yep, so that can be a highly recommended, not just for their arms, if they're bodybuilders or whatever. So number one, the men's skincare is the cleanser. And you're going to use this day and night. Somebody raise their hand.
That's Miss Liz. I don't know if you know I'm here.
Hey, Miss
Yes.
Liz, how are you, sweetheart? Did you want to share something?
Oh, no, I'm keeping up with you, though.
You are lovely tonight.
I was on the phone first, and then I kept trying to get in, and I'm in.
Fantastic. I'm
You know
glad.
what? You have conquered social media. You have to chat about that at your next little gathering with your friends. They'll be jealous of you that you were online with a bunch of ladies. So you go over your first product and then your second product was the post-shave smoother. What's special about this? This helps. This is actually a men's toner. That's the way they explain it in the brochure. And it's
Right.
great for shaving, but it's also good for acne.
Acne.
Ingrown
And
hair.
refreshing and ingrown hairs and razor bumps.
Mm-hmm.
And men, don't be jealous of us because we gave you your own royal jelly. So this is the men's royal jelly. It's convenient for you to use. The top flips up. You use about a dime and you want to put it on your cheeks, nose, and chin and get ready for your day. If your man is complaining about a few lines that he might have, this is the best way for you to erase them. And then we have a sunscreen, and all of our lines have a sunscreen. And so now we're going to use the men's sunscreen, and it's a SPF of 20. You'll only need a small dot, but I recommend that you put this on any area on the upper body that's exposed during the day. If your man has a lawn care business, or he's outside, or he drives, or he's in front of the computer, he needs to have on a sunscreen, okay? And he needs to put it on his arms as well. All right, so on your live, of course, there's one last product that I'm going to talk about, and I hope that all of you talk about this on all your lives, and that's the hand sanitizer.
Yes.
It makes us a JAFRA essential worker. So keep putting it out in front of people, the on the go and the family size. Keep putting it out in front of people. Keep sharing that with people. As you meet with people, have it saved on your phone. Make sure you text it to people 1 day a week. Take the time to text it to 10 new people every week. It is a money maker. And last week when I texted, I said to everyone that I texted to, I said, do you know of 1 or 2 people that might need one too? And so no one ordered 1, they ordered 2 because of the wording. Do you know a friend or 2 that might need one too? I put it in there twice, and everybody called and ordered 2 instead of 1, and I sold 12. Okay, makes sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. And I made it fun. You know, I'm texting people every Thursday, and if I want to revisit people, I want to have a different way to say it, and I want to regroup with people. Some people, hey, who's raising their hand?
Nobody.
This is Martina. I have a question when you finish.
Oh, baby, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I came into the call late. This is my first call like this. I was on Saturday for the tea. Thank you. I am Kimberly Wonder's new recruit.
Where's Kimberly? Raise your hand, Kimberly. Oh,
She's
She was
off
on,
camera,
she
but
was on earlier.
she spoke to
okay.
you.
Okay, good. So tell me what's going on with you. What do you want to do in your business before Friday?
Well, I'm just learning about all this, and I didn't even know how to get started. My
Okay.
question is, for Father's Day, do you all have product on the shelf? How are people supposed to get the product by Father's Day? Is that even possible?
Almost disabled participant screen sharing. How she do that?
Pardon me?
So Miss Liz, screen share is the PowerPoint that's in the background. So you can have something on your computer, and when you become a host, you can be a screen sharer, Miss Liz, okay? All right, so how would you work your business? I'm gonna leave that up to the team. I know that in my area, people live far away from each other. I live in North Charleston. People kind of come through North Charleston and Charleston so they can get things from me, and we can do what we call recycle. But how would your team, Michelle, do it? How close are you to your new consultant?
Well, yeah, she's in Texas.
Right. I'm
Ooh,
about 25 minutes from the JAFRA headquarters.
Yeah, she's in Texas.
girl,
So, yeah,
you can call them, can you not?
Well,
we used to
I
be
don't
able to
know.
do that.
Girlfriend, I hate to tell you this, but I have the back number.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And
I
I
don't
have a
want to.
pen handy.
Well,
I'm
I
ready.
can text it to Michelle. I have the back number.
Okay.
So they let us pick up if you live close, like they did at home office?
I don't know.
Oh,
We have the back number. We can find out. So if let's explore your conversation just a little bit more. So are you, I always tell people you have 5 fingers on your hand, and this one is the trigger. So are you ready to pull the trigger on your business?
Bless the name of Jesus. Yes.
And thank goodness for Christians. We all celebrate all over the United States.
Amen.
Okay, so what is it that you need to get your business fired up for before Sunday?
Well, the information about texting, which I thought was a no, was very encouraging. So I am a huge encourager. I send out monthly encouragement cards to my God's Leading Ladies group. So they were the ones I was going to hit up, as well as my former co-workers at Daystar Television, to let them know, first of all, that I'm doing this and to ask them to support. I did not know, however, how to get started, because I did not know that texting was even possible, or that it was plausible to even consider that this is something I can do in business. So to hear you say that was very encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
So and even the idea of doing a live on Instagram, I think I posted once on Instagram in the last 2.5 years.
So let me ask you this. When you signed up, how long did it take you to get your kit? What day of the month did you sign up on, first of all?
I don't know.
May.
It was, what's this? In May?
It was
Okay.
in May. Yep.
So in May.
You sign up
So
at the beginning,
it didn't
middle,
take
or end?
very long.
It was in the middle. She signed up
I
right
think-
after I did. I signed up on the 14th.
Okay.
I signed her up under me.
Okay, good. So you
Was it
signed
less
up on the
5
14th,
days?
15th.
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead.
say it again.
Go ahead, Janice.
No, Michelle was on point. So did it take you up to 5 days to get your order, or did you get your order in 2 days?
It
would
was
think
not. It was not
Was
2 days.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was not 2 days.
I don't want to do a hangman, but I do have proper protocol would be to call the 800 number at 11 a.m. or 9 a.m. your time and tell them that you're going to place a Father's Day order and ask them how soon will it ship. And just ask on that line, and then I will text Michelle the warehouse number.
Okay.
But ask JAFRA first and get in there first, like 9 a.m. call. You know that you go into your order screen, and in the far left where your little picture is, you'll see chat with me and 3 ways to chat with me. If you call and they're busy, there's a way to chat with them online, and there's a way to email them. I would try to chat with them if the number was busy and you were on hold when you called. Go into your website, your JAFRAbiz.com, and in the far left, there's a little place that's a picture of yourself. And over there, it says chat with me. Click on that, and you should be able to get in touch with someone almost, very within minutes.
It takes a couple of times though. I've done that because my customer, my client, she had not received her order. She ordered May 28th. And she had not received her order 2 weeks later. So it took a couple of times of doing it. So as long as you're persistent,
All right, so
you'll get someone.
Michelle.
Yes.
In the old days, we used to have, I remember this, Pat Krupa or you or someone else would have products and we could go over their house and get them.
Yeah,
There's one in Texas by her that she can do that with?
potentially. We just have to find out who is in her area, because there are lots of consultants in Texas. And that's also on Facebook. I mean, you can also find out, even there's a Facebook group where you can buy, sell, trade. I forgot the exact name of it, but that's another way too. But to answer her question organically is that we do have stock, and some of us, and what Janice was sharing was she was adding additional products into the special during her live because she has things in stock that she wants to move. So being that you're new, of course, you don't have any stock unless you got one of the kits. If you got the fragrance kit, you have all the fragrances to sell on the spot, or the skincare. I'm not sure if you purchased any of that, but did you get any of the consultant pack is what I'm trying to say.
I got the lesser expensive one, the one I believe was $19 or $20. And so yes, it had a fragrance, and it had the brown bottle was orange writing.
Okay, so you didn't get one of the consultant
I believe it was sunscreen.
Okay. Yeah. Sunscreen, she said.
Michelle, this is Wanda.
Yes.
She could also offer them a receipt, a certificate.
Gift certificate.
She could offer them a
good idea.
Father's Day gift. Here's a gift certificate, and it will be delivered. And as soon as I receive it, I will deliver it. So she could also
That makes sense. A gift certificate. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, and you could, if you've got a book, and especially if you have last month's book, you could always cut the picture out and put it in the card and put it on a postcard or whatever, and have, do a special Father's Day card. And to put JAFRA in the hot seat, they could order from your website. And that way, if they order from your website, then they would, it would kind of be on JAFRA, the delivery. It may come faster. I don't know.
I'm hoping so. I have a couple of orders that potential orders for the men's line for Father's Day. So I was hoping that I would, get that. I continue to check on the order. You probably saw me looking down right now. I just posted on Instagram while I was sitting here, just doing some extra while I'm, still have my phone in my hand. So.
Oh, good.
All orders
Did you become friends with me?
Oh, go ahead.
Say again.
Did you start following me, or I can follow you?
Let's see. Let me go and find you.
Hey, Rose.
Hi,
How are you, pretty lady?
good, and you?
Good.
How
It's nice
how
to
is
see you and
everybody?
meet you.
Well, thank you. You look pretty.
Love that lipstick. Is that Rockstar? Is
Uh,
that Rockstar?
oh, it's very, very bad.
Oh, yes. It looks pretty on you.
Thank you.
Anybody who ordered on June 11th, hopefully you will get your Father's Day orders in time before Father's Day.
The
So,
cutoff was June the 11th, but I kind of agree with your manager. I'm not sure because your name is not on the screen. Is it Jennifer? No.
I'm following you.
626643.
oh, that's Wanda.
Wanda, I agree with you. The safest way to do it would be to do a card and either have them order through the website or tell them that you want to come and go over the product with them, that you're going to place the order today. Now, do you plan to gather your orders tomorrow?
Is that addressed to Marthenia?
Yes. Do you plan to gather your orders tomorrow?
I plan to reach out, yes, and let everyone know that I am in business. I did not even attempt to speak with anyone yet because I'm unarmed. I don't know what I don't know. So this is information for me, and it's giving me an arsenal of ideas and concepts of how to approach even developing this business.
Yeah.
So I came to the fray with nothing, but I'm leaving with information on at least how to get started.
So we have is it Marcel? I don't see your names. I'm sorry, I don't know people's names. Yeah.
I'm Marthenia.
Marthenia. All right, you've been in JAFRA. Are you the youngest consultant on the call? Just signed up in May?
No, I'm a year older than Kimberly. I'm 60. So I'm
no. I'm 61. You're not older than her. Anyway, everybody on the call. But
no, I said I'm old. I'm not the youngest. Kimberly may be.
Okay, Kimberly might be. Okay.
Baby.
All right, so, okay. So who has been in JAFRA the longest outside of Michelle? Michelle and I are JAFRA pros.
Oh, yeah.
Who's been in JAFRA as long as Michelle or close to the same amount of time? You joined JAFRA in the 80s or 90s? Anyone?
Well, Tuli joined in the 80s, but she took a little break.
You're muted, Wanda.
Back. Am I muted? I'm unmuted.
You're good. You're good, Wanda.
Okay. I've been in for 35 years.
Okay. All right. So Wanda, your advice is solid because you know and you grew up in JAFRA. We're JAFRA kids. We were in our early 20s and 30s when we joined. So outside of telling her to do the gift card, which I love, you've received a JAFRA Men's Royal set for Father's Day and put it in a card, a pretty card, and gift wrap it or whatever you can do. You can always go to the Dollar Tree and put a cup in there that has a lid on it or something. You can go to the Dollar Tree and make your bag really look cute for that Father's Day present with the gift card in the bag. Anything else you would tell her about starting? How would she create her list, and who does she know? How does she know how to call people and feel confident if she doesn't know the product?
Well, this is a good plug-in also for what has helped me tremendously. I've completed 4 of the new consultant training classes on Mondays. They are excellent.
They are.
You can be overwhelmed in JAFRA. If you don't, you really have to apply yourself. And one of those things, there's meetings going on all the time. There's the 4 websites that you can read up on: Lori's Tips, the JAFRA Insiders, the Amber Region. Is there one more, Michelle?
The Beauty Insiders, our group page, and then the Amber Region, and then Ask Lori for Trips. Those are Facebook groups.
Right, and as well, on Mondays, you want to get the information from your manager upline. You want to get the information for that Monday meeting. It is excellent. You won't have, it will answer 90% of your question.
You can jump in.
Okay,
You
good.
can jump in this Monday. So you jump in this Monday. Help me say the correct time, because you know at my office it's 9. Your
now.
office is 6, right?
Yeah.
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 All right. So and it's 101. The Zoom number is 101.
700.
599.
There you go. This is great teamwork on this call. So, you know, she's giving you solid advice. I mean, when I had gone through a lot in the last couple years, moving, selling my house, becoming a caregiver, me and my husband. And so my life changed. I lived in a house for 30 years. And so I just put myself back into the new consultant training and the leader training for a month or two. And I learned, I've been in JAFRA 36 years, and I learned new ways, new tricks. I also connected with others, and Michelle has been coming to our calls and listening. I know that she's not always able to communicate. She goes on her lunch hour to our calls. And so, I mean, don't you feel so motivated after you get off of a call, Michelle? I mean, what's your feeling?
Absolutely. My brain is overloaded, and the explosion of everything they got. So they got the extra text, the information, the emails. Every time I would get something, I would blast it out to the team. So they were learning along. They just weren't on the calls with me. But yeah, and then we tried to incorporate all of that into our weekly calls as well. I want to say this too for anybody that's new. This brochure that comes, hopefully it came into your kit, the new consultant booklet. This book
I
right
had to
here
download that.
is awesome. It's the best start ever. It has everything in it the consultant needs to know as a preview, and then the calls will give reinforcement. Just the FYI.
I think too, Martina, if you, what I was doing the first week was I would get on JAFRA Biz, and I would go and just start downloading the brochures to my laptop and reading them page by page, taking notes, and then, you know, the web, when you click on, you know, the different books, the different catalogs, the different lines, just go through and just explore. So I felt like Dora the Explorer because I was in everything. I clicked on things that just didn't apply to me, but I didn't care because I want to see and I'm nosy and I want everything. So, but the fact that you want to know more is good. So, you know, just use that time that, you know, whatever time that you have, and jump on there and get in and find out everything. Just click on I clicked on everything. I think I probably downloaded a couple of things twice.
Just to piggyback on what Tisha is saying is so true. Michelle, the first thing she had me do was get on JAFRA Biz and go to the point. It says My Business.
My Business, that's right.
And when you go into that My Business, over to the left, you can go and manage my website. All of those highlights, if you start looking at each one, you will learn so much. And like somebody else told me, I can't remember who that was, it could have been Michelle, but one of a consultant also said to me that I sponsored. She says, I don't know any technology, but what I can do is study the catalog. So she studied the 2020 catalog. And that was how she groomed herself. So Janice was showing us about each of the men's products and about each of the, so learning the products is like 80% of the business anyway.
Yeah.
So,
and
then being a product of a product as well. I like being the product of a product because I can tell how I feel and what it's changed and how it's impacted my life. So.
And how many on the call today was on the training call today that they had, the company had? Did anybody get on that call today?
No, I didn't know that.
See it, Janice? Okay. If you
See it,
want
but
to,
I want to watch it because I'm starting to offer Facebook parties, and today's training was on the Royal Jelly skincare set, and I want to go back and update myself. I know the Defy because I've been really promoting the Defy, but I need a refresher course on Royal Jelly.
well, you're going to absolutely love it. I put it as a watch party in our group. I don't know if it stays or not, but it's in our group page, and it's on JAFRA Beauty Insiders, and it's also in the JAFRA Royalty under Beautiful, where they used to do all of the demands. They was in all 3 places today. So I recommend everybody on this call and listening to the replay, go in and look at that. If you want to know about the skincare line, she breaks it down every single set, even kind of introduces the new one that's coming. It was fabulous. I recommend you. Even if you know you've heard it before, it was really well done today.
And where do I find that?
It's Beauty Insiders or JAFRA Royalty. Beautiful.
I'm going to ask one more question. Are you joined in the Amber region, Marta? Are you? Yeah. Are you in the Amber region?
Yes.
And you join Beauty Insiders?
I know.
Okay. So
I know that I'm with Amber because if I'm under Kimberly.
Okay.
So if she's Amber, then I'm Amber.
Right. So on Facebook,
I don't know.
Let's just make sure with your sponsor tonight that you get joined into the 2 websites that we're talking to. And I want to share one more thing before I get off the call.
Okay, go ahead.
How many of you are excited about a secret?
Yes.
You want me to tell you?
Yes.
So August 6th, 2020 is what?
Our anniversary.
Right.
64 years.
So the secret is, I guarantee you we're getting new products.
Oh, yeah.
So set your goal for Friday to have success. Start setting your goal to try to get some money in this drawer or hide it under your bed, or if you have this box where you put the shopping money, get a box and put some shopping money in there. Be ready for August 6th. JAFRA is going to pull the trigger and we are going to have brand new product. I can guarantee you something's coming out, some big pack, and you're going to want the money for it. And I bet it's going to be around 200 to 250. Okay. So that's the last thing that I'm going to share. You have, this is the month of June. Try to do some July business because you want to be ready. It might come out in July, what we're getting in August. So keep doing your business. Try to do it weekly. Try to do a couple steps daily because there is something big coming. JAFRA is on August 6th is what?
The
anniversary is the what year?
57.
Huh?
4 years.
Yes.
You're muted, Wanda.
4 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
There will be something big on the anniversary, okay? And I leave you with that. And then, yeah.
Okay. Let me just let you go. I know that you are had a long day, but I wanted to share this. Thank you, Janice, for sharing with us tonight. And I added our photos from our group, our table that we where we met in there. And I'll send these slides to you. But we really appreciate you, and we just thank you so much for all of your knowledge. You just gave us a whole wealth of information, and we are going to share what we've learned with you and our successes. So everybody, and I'll add you in our group page, our group, so you can see, because I want everybody to post things in there, and or find Janice on Facebook or Instagram and send her a message as well. Well, thank you very much. We're gonna let you go. We know that it's super late in your town. Thank you so much. Did she drop off already?
I think she did.
Oh, she did. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And we are over time. So what I thought we'd do is next Tuesday on our last training for the month, I thought what we'd do is do a team Zoom party practice. Since we've gotten all this great information, let's put it into practice. So
Okay.
who's with me?
We are.
All
We
right.
are.
Okay, fabulous, fabulous. Did you guys, oh, for those of you that came on later in the chat, Janice had us write out our goals, and I'm gonna have this week, what you wanted to do this week. So if you haven't done that, go ahead and write that in the chat if you know how to do that. Okay. All right, any questions, any last minute questions for me? Thank you for hanging past an hour tonight. Let me stop sharing. And it is 7:22, and I am so thankful that you guys all joined tonight. Wasn't she good?
Amen.
Awesome.
Yes, she was.
Right.
Yep. So she's the texting queen. Now you see how
I
she
didn't
does,
know that was possible.
huh?
That's good to know. That's very encouraging. I didn't know that was possible or even encouraged.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Did we hear about the big sale she made, Michelle? Did I
Yep.
miss that?
She was just kind of dropping the hint that there would be something big. You're talking about?
No.
Oh.
You were saying she made what was it, a $5,000?
Oh yeah, she didn't share that. She told me she had a $5,000 month.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how did she do that, Michelle?
The texting, the sanitizer sales. She put it all in the in this recording. So I'm gonna download this on YouTube, and we can go back and listen to it too. But she did it through texting. She did it through some Facebook parties, and mostly her texting. She's very big on her texting to her clients and getting sales. Yeah, that's what she's known for.
Awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, you'll want to hear her whole testimonial and sharing. So I'll definitely make sure that I have this recording out. Usually when it's over an hour, it takes a lot longer to download, so it'll be a while. I
Yeah.
might, if I can get to it tonight, I will. If not, I'll do it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Any last comments?
you.
Anything? Thanks for staying on the hour.
This
Thank
is to
you.
Wanda.
Very
Wanda, can
good.
you call me? Wanda?
Yes. Yes.
This is Marthenia. Can I give you my number? Can you call me?
Yes. Let me get your number. Okay, I'm ready.
214-412-5578.
Okay, got it. I'll call you in just a minute.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
That's all.
Good night.
You're beautiful.
And I want to say congratulations to Sherry. She got her certificate, 4 weeks in success. Yay!
Yay.
Awesome.
So, all right, you guys, take care.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night, ladies.
You too.
Mhm.
All
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Doris.
Rose, to see you. You look beautiful. Sasha, I love your skin. Skin is beautiful.
Who?
Thank you.
I receive it too.
Okay, we all receive it.
Rose, you got a haircut.
All right, you guys look beautiful to me too. All of you.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night.
All right,
Night.
you guys. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.